The music extravaganza will take place from the 30th of January up to the 12th of February. Joining us now is, of course, one of the organizers of that festival, Katlego Malatji, as well as Thando Nje. You saw her earlier performing for us. She'll perform for us twice again before we say good hello to our SABC 2 viewers. Guys, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning.
Katlego, let's start with you. What inspired this festival? It's called OneWayTraffic. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, basically Hilltop Live and Homecoming events have sort of come together in partnership to revive the beginning of year parties for students that are starting varsity, as well as young people that are sort of starting work just before you get into the hustle bustle. So it's pretty much one-way traffic from here on in, but it's also one-way traffic in as far as alternative entertainment is concerned, and the best of alternative entertainment from both these entities. So yeah, that's what advised.
Why these cities specifically?
In essence, those are the four main buzzing cities, but more importantly, what you'd find is that a lot of the big parties at this time of the year would happen solely in Johannesburg, and people are deprived down in Cape Town, Durban, even Pretoria, funny enough, if they don't make the trip up. So we've said, look, let's take the party to the people. Let's make sure everybody gets a slice of the cake, piece of the action.
All right, let's bring Thando into this conversation. Tell us a little bit about how this music journey started and why specifically music.
I started as a dancer, so I got an interest in music. You know, I started going on YouTube, listening to covers, and I guess that's where my inspiration started. So I decided, why not try some covers? Because it's not a big thing in South Africa, actually. It's something that's recognized internationally. So I thought I should bring it this side, and the love has been great. So I thought, why not just keep going on?
Yeah. How do you then choose which covers to do and which ones not to? How do you relate to the different songs? I mean, there's so many.
The buzz. Like, you know, a lot of artists release songs. So whatever is trending at that time, I'm going to listen to it. And obviously I have a different ear for music. So the minute I hear something new, it already becomes a cover in my head. So that's what I try to portray, you know, kind of expand the artist's message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to us about the artists who's on the lineup.
It's about 25 acts. You're looking at, well, the main headliners is Ricky Rick, Groove Africa, Black Motion. So Groove Africa is a group out of Cape Town. It's part of what we're trying to do with this tour, trying to bring young artists like Groove Africa, like Thando, onto the tour. So you've got those guys, we've got Quest on the tour, we've got Anati, we've got Lulo Cafe, DJ Speedster, DJ Capital, Chuck Taylor, The Josh, Snow Deep, Aeon Wolf, Benny Maverick. the list goes on,
But how do you then select the up-and-coming artists? How do you find out about them, for instance?
Well, what we do at Homecoming is we've got sort of a talent scouting desk where we keep our ear on the ground for who's really shifting the culture in their particular age group. So you get to see what the youth is talking about, who the youth is talking about as bubbling under, and you sort of identify that talent and give them this platform to come and perform on the same stage as what I would assume in some instances would be their icons as well, just to get that exposure, because you find that a lot of the difference between the established and the not so established artists is just the opportunity to showcase their talent. So yeah.
Thando, what has been the response to your music?
It's good. Like, people haven't heard a voice like mine, so they really appreciate the music. And as an upcoming artist, it's become so hard because you have literally no one to go knock on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you literally have to use your social media, try on YouTube. And a lot of people don't really go on YouTube, you know, so I try just as hard to just get it out there, put it on SoundCloud, and people actually listen and people actually download. You know, it's not like 100,000, but I appreciate just that 100 because it can grow from 100 to more and more and more.
Yeah. So what can we look forward to from you for the OneWayTraffic?
It's going to be so great.
Yeah.
Like, I think as an upcoming artist, I'm going to put on a very amazing show. And I can't wait for people to experience it. I really can't wait.
You know what we haven't spoken about? The venues. We said Johannesburg and Pretoria and Cape Town, but which venues are these?
30 January, we at the Pretoria National Botanical Gardens.
Right.
5 February, we at Society in Durban. On the 6th of February, we're actually plugging into the UCT Big Bash at FW de Klerk Boulevard. And on the 12th of February, we close off the tour at Zone 6 in Soweto.
So wait, is it the same artists that go with you everywhere, or is it different now because you're in Cape Town, then you'll take Cape Town artists, or how's it going to work?
The headlining artists being Groove Africa, Black Motion and Ricky Rick will do the 3 stops, Cape Town, Joburg, Pretoria. In Durban, we've got a Durban-specific lineup with WTF, that's Witness the Funk, Aeon Wolf and Benny Maverick. And then for the various cities, we plug in the artists, different artists that are more suited to that particular area. So like in Cape Town, you've got Christian Tigers, Cool and Marker Call, whereas in Pretoria, you've got the Josh and Snow Deep, because those are the local DJs and artists from around those areas.
Makes sense. All right, guys, thank you so much. Good luck with this event. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Katlego Malatji speaking to us about OneWayTraffic, as well as Thando Nje, who's a music guest this morning. She'll perform for us twice on the program. All right, let's take a nap break. We talk all things wildlife after this. Stay with us.
I got your legs up in that ceiling. Don't you ask questions about that keyring. Now go on, clutch up on the sheets. Some